Hey y'all, if you're new here, my name is Merina. I do mobile home living in a double wide in the hills of East Tennessee with my family, and I'm a hot mess. I got store-bought pie crusts, so we can't mess those up.
They're cooking.
How do you... So
You said you couldn't ruin the pie crust.
No!
Mama, you said you couldn't ruin the pie crust.
I'm bringing y'all along with me because we're doing all the things today. Not only are we doing Thanksgiving prep, but we're doing some angel tree shopping. I always bring you guys along with me during times like this, especially during the holidays when I'm in charge of grown-up stuff, because y'all are my emotional support friends and I need you. I always give it 100, even if my 100 is somebody else's 25, because I'm doing this for my family. So let's do the daggone thing. So I told you guys that we're not going to do a bunch of Christmas gifts like we did last year for our kiddos. That doesn't mean we're not going to do the shopping though, because we're about to head over to Walmart to pick out some angel trees. So the kiddos are going to use the money that they would normally get and they're going to put it toward the kiddo on the angel tree at Walmart. If you don't know what an angel tree is, it's a tree where families in need put their kiddo's age on this piece of paper, on this angel. They put their kid's age, something they're interested in, like Pokemon, Barbie, something like that. And then they put some extra things that the kiddos might be interested in if you can't find that thing they're interested in. The kiddos knew they weren't going to get as much as they got last year. Now, I'm not one to like think that you can get too much for your kiddos. I mean, you can, but like that's not what I'm worried about. Like, I feel like you get however much you want to get for your kiddos. If you want to use all your extra money for your kiddos, then I don't have any right to tell you not to do that. But I know, judging from the last couple of Christmases, that we have got our kids quite a bit, and that fulfillment isn't there. The excitement is, the joy is, but that fulfillment isn't there. And so when Shane and I were talking about ways to take down the spending on them this Christmas, we were talking about getting minimal gifts, which we're still doing. We're going to get really nice gifts, but they're not going to be like a 12 presents under the tree per child like there was last year. But 18, one of them saying 18. But they're not going to be, it's not going to be that. It'll just be like a few nice Christmas gifts. We were talking about doing that, and we were like, well, what are we going to do with the extra money that we budgeted out through the entire year? I budgeted out a set amount of money for Christmas for that year. And while Shane and I was talking about what we were going to do about it, we came up with the idea to do the angel trees at Walmart. And I didn't really even know how they did it or if they still did it, because I know it was a thing when I was a kid, but I didn't know if they still did it or not. So we brought it up to the kiddos. They were over the moon about it, and they were like, heck yes, please. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use our extra money from the Christmas budget that we've been saving all year for the kiddos on the angel tree. I want to preface this by saying this is not because I am so cool. This isn't because I'm so rich and because I am so fancy. If I can influence you to go out here and buy creepy angel baby toilet paper, then surely to God I can influence you to go out and do something nice for somebody. A lot of people don't know about the angel trees. A lot of people aren't aware they still do the angel trees at Walmart. I also wanted you guys to feel included, because you have to remember, any bit of income I make from YouTube, it's because of you being here on the channel. So I feel like you spending your time here is you investing in this thing. So a part of how I'm able to do this for these kiddos is because of you guys. A huge part, actually, a majority of the part. So I wanted you to kind of see what your time investment can do for others. So let's go bless somebody in Jesus' name. Look, little ice creams and stuff. Which one do you like?
I think she likes ice cream. She's 2 years old. Kids love ice cream.
A ride-on toy. So yours is little, so it can be one of those little toys that they ride on.
Wait, what's the 3D Lego?
3D, I don't know. Is that like...
What's up, everybody? Guess what time it is? You know what time it is. It's that time of times, the week of weeks, the moment of moments. Grocery haul time. And this one's a special one because we're ready for one of my most favorite holidays, Thanksgiving. I'm so excited. I love Turkey Day. My stomach loves Turkey Day. I just love it. I love the vibes of it. I love like getting up in the morning and watching the Macy's Day Parade and smelling all that good. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna show you guys the grocery haul, but before I do, with this being literally the season of thankfulness, I legitimately want to thank each and every single one of you. You guys are our friends, you know this, but I thank you for giving me and my family the ability to enjoy the holidays, enjoy Thanksgiving, and be able to do this, because we wouldn't be able to do a lot of this without y'all. And we just thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We love you. Of course, Jesus loves you. And we try to, tell you guys that all the time. But yeah, so thank you and we love you. And without further ado, let's get on with the grocery haul. You know I can't do it like that. Okay, so we're gonna start down here. There's gonna be a lot of bacon going on. So Rena went ahead and got 36 eggs here, as well as 3 loaves of white bread. We've got that milk, because again, you gotta have that milk for that bacon. We also have some iced tea. Kiddos have been enjoying grapes. We got some more green grapes here. You know it, you love it, say it with me. It's a special Thanksgiving edition of #TaterNation. And then right here, you don't see it very often, but we're gonna give you the #SweetTaterNation. So these weren't actually in the grocery order. I had to run into Walmart to pick up a few things for outside. And I grabbed us some Christmas tree cakes, because these things are thebomb.com. You know us, we got to get that creepier Angel Baby TP, as well as a big old thing of paper towels. Then we got this big old thing of ground beef. And right here is the piece de resistance. We've got a big old fresh young turkey. We got the honeysuckle one because we had ordered the butterball, but they were out. So they hooked us up with honeysuckle. I don't know if I've ever had this kind, so I'm anxious to see what it's going to taste like. As well as this big old bone-in, spiral cut, brown sugar, double glazed, hickory smoke ham. That is a lot of adjectives. We got us a big old ham there. Right here, we've got some light brown sugar, as well as 2 cans of cut green beans, the big cans. We've got a can of puree, pumpkin puree. We've got 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup, as well as 3 cans of cut green beans. Right here, we've got a pack of chicken breast tenderloins, as well as some plastic silverware. Is it really silver? I guess we have some plastic whiteware. We've got this big old party variety pack that has tortilla chips, corn chips, potato chips, crunchy tortilla chips, cheese crunch, the cheddar kind, original kind, and crunchy potato chips. We'll bring it back over here. Right here, we've got some sweetened coconut flakes, 2 smaller packs of chopped pecans, as well as a bigger pack of chopped pecans. We've got some of this, is it Caro or Caro dark corn syrup, as well as some lemon juice. We've got some light corn syrup, Prego meat sauce, maraschino cherries, some sweetened condensed milk, as well as some evaporated milk, some sanding sugar. Ooh, we're getting something pretty with that. We've got this big old thing of animal crackers, big old thing of chewy granola bars, a big old thing of penguin crackers. We've got some taco shells. I guess we're going to have us a Taco Tuesday coming up. We're definitely gonna have a Taco Tuesday coming up. We've got some of the seasoning mix here. Let me tell you what, these special mac and cheeses are amazing. We've got 2 of the smoked Gouda. We've got my personal favorite. We've got 2 of the Italian 5 cheese. Actually, this one's really good too. 2 of the white cheddar and black pepper. And then we've got some Great Value shells and cheese. And then some Great Value regular mac and cheese. And we've got 2 of those each. We've got this thing of mini marshmallows because it's hot chocolate time. We've got some French fried onions, some baking soda, and some chicken bouillon flavor. What is this? Some kind of seasoning. Yeah, seasoning. Then we've got, ooh, it's like a Great Value hamburger helper. So this one here is a gluten-free one. Interesting. And it's a cheeseburger hamburger helper like stuff. We've got us some Sweet Baby Ray's hickory and brown sugar. Interesting. As well as some pineapple slices. Crushed pineapple. And 2 cans of whole kernel corn. And we've got some all-purpose flour. As well as another variety pack. So the first variety pack that I showed y'all is actually 40 bags. This is 20 bags. Right here, we've got a bag of Tutti Fruities, a bag of the Fruity Dino Bites, a bag of cinnamon toasters. Then we got some of those they're like little beef sticks for the kiddos. They love these things. As well as some Welch's fruit snacks. These things are thebomb.com. We've got 2 boxes of elbow noodles, some cream cheese. Got a big old thing of these Great Value Hot Pockets. These things are actually super good, and I would even go as far to say that they rival Hot Pockets. They are very good. Great Value knows what they're doing with the pizzas, because again, we've got the Rising Crust here. This stuff is really good, and then we also have a Rising Crust Supreme Pizza. We've got some 9-inch pie crust. Then, look at here, we've got cheese for day. We've got Monterey Jack. We've got 2 mozzarellas. We've got 2 Colby Jacks. We've got 2 sharp cheddar. Maybe it wasn't as much as I made it sound out to be. But we got a lot of cheese. Then we've got some thick sliced bacon. We've got a medium-sized whipped topping, as well as one of the bigger ones. We've got 2 little frozen pot pies here, as well as some shredded iceberg lettuce. Oh, nope. Look here, we got more cheese. We've got 2 of these. These are cheddar, Gouda, and Gruyere. Is that how you say it? Gruyere cheeses. So it's kind of like a blend. 2 of these heavy whipping creams. Some sour cream. You gotta have rolls for Thanksgiving, so we got our rolls. Oh yeah, look here. We are ready for the butter wars. We've got 3 packs of these double packs of butter, as well as a 2-pack of pie pans and a graham pie crust. Then we got a thing of pepperoni pizza roll snacks. Again, Great Value, but this stuff is super good, I promise. The puppies got them some peanut butter flavor bones. Had to get me some of my special shampoo. I was out. As well as getting some of this Pantene shampoo and conditioner pack. Look at this. So I haven't gotten a whole lot of stuff for the village this year, mainly because I'm just enjoying it right now. But I told Rena, I think next year I'm really wanting to kind of add maybe like a carnival or a circus. And so she gave me the first stepping stone towards that path. And it's this really cute merry-go-round. And look at this. Not only is it so pretty to look at, but they are dropping beats. Then we got a big old thing of paper plates here. A big old 40-pack of waters. You can't see it. It's just a few little mainstay staples that we needed. But here we go. First off, we got us some celery. Let me tell you what, you know, we're on this path of, eating healthier things. And I'll tell you, one thing that I have become very partial to is celery and carrots. Something that growing up I didn't eat a whole lot of, but I am digging celery and carrots. So I'm sure this is for a recipe, by the way, but I'm just saying, like, I don't mind like snacking on this every once in a while. We've got 4 packs of shallots. So they look like onions to me. So I'm gonna say onions. We got 4 packs of onions, but I know shallots are different. I don't know how, or I don't know what makes them different, but they are different. So yeah. So another thing that I really love, I love coleslaw. I absolutely love coleslaw, but I'm picky about my coleslaw. Coleslaw to me comes in either it's sweet and it's good, or it's sour and it's nasty. And anywhere you go, anywhere you get it, you're going to hit that 50-50 chance. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. The Walmart brand is actually pretty good. I can't remember too many times when it was bad. And I'm honestly the only one in the house that eats coleslaw. My mom is coming over, so she might eat some coleslaw, but none of the kids eat it, and Rini doesn't like it, so there's no reason to have Rini actually cook it or make it. So it's just easier just to get some pre-made at Walmart.
Also, let's be honest, to me, making coleslaw sounds a little scary and it would probably taste like a fart. I appreciate his kindness and not saying that out loud, though.
We've got 2 things of sage here. Rena had actually gotten a bigger thing of sage and they were out, so they substituted for these 2. Also got here some rosemary leaves. So we're really, I don't know what these are for, but I'm excited. Rena's been looking at recipes and getting ready and writing down in a little notebook thing on recipes and all that, so I'm excited. We've got some chicken broth, always a good sign. You can't see it. Right here we've got some ranch dressing, like the seasoning, as well as a bottle of ranch. The kids have been wanting hot cocoa. We're in that season, so we've got some double chocolate as well as some candy cane. We've got a box of elbow noodles for some homemade mac and cheese. Then we've got, look here, we got 2 loaves of sourdough bread. Rena went over with me the other day on what it takes to make sourdough bread. And let me just say right now, that is amazing dedication that bakers have to making this stuff. That's crazy. We actually have a friend who makes this stuff, and it blew my mind to find out what it takes. And to honestly tell the truth, it kind of put a little thing in my head. I wouldn't mind trying to make it one day. Then we've got some, oh, these are for the cocoa. They're little coffee cups. We've got some party cups here, as well as 2 packs of paper towels, 2 bottles of Mountain Dew, and a big old whole milk here. So that right there is the grocery haul. Again, it's a mixture of just like our everyday, like day-to-day groceries, and of course, Thanksgiving. We're so excited for Thanksgiving. I'm definitely excited for Thanksgiving. It's going to be a fun one this year for sure. Again, thank you so much. And now I'm going to turn it back over to my lovely wife, and I'm going to see y'all later. Bye-bye.
It's the night before Thanksgiving. Every creature was stirring, even a mouse. I gotta get Thanksgiving dinner started. If Jingle Bells would give me just a moment of silence. Thank you, baby. This is what the Thanksgiving meal looks like. I'm hosting tomorrow. I'm planning to get all of the desserts done, and then the main dish and sides hopefully done tomorrow. So the desserts are gonna be done tonight. This is gonna be done tomorrow. I actually even wrote me out a list in order so I don't forget. You see the difference in handwriting? This is, I think I got it all together, Merina, and this is, she doesn't even think she has it like a quarter together. There's a difference in handwriting. It's a double personality at this point. The kiddos are really wanting to help me though, so with each dessert, I'm gonna pick and rotate a kiddo out to help me get it going. On the list, we got mashed taters, baked mac and cheese, sweet tater casserole, green bean casserole, rolls, corn dressing, crock pot ham. Actually, we're not gonna do crock pot ham because I just called Shane's mom and she wants cranberry sauce, so I'm gonna do homemade cranberry sauce in the crock pot for her, and we'll just do the ham in the oven with the turkey and deviled eggs. Did I say that already? And then for desserts, we got $1 Million Pie, pecan pie, first time ever making that, pumpkin pie, second time ever making that.
Oh yeah, because last year you made it.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Thank you.
We need whipped cream.
And then sugar cookies, like homemade sugar cookies.
I was wearing a brand new shirt. And I want brand new getting messy.
Okay, that's smart. Goals for this evening, get the desserts done. Goal B for this evening, not give anybody food poisoning. Goal C for this evening, make core memories. I'm hosting this year, so I want to go big. And I say I'm hosting this year like I haven't hosted the last like 4 years. Ever since I've been on YouTube, I was like, oh yeah, we're going to host Thanksgiving. And I've never had the same crowd. Neither of those years have I had the same crowd. One year I hosted Thanksgiving for the trailer park I lived in. The other one I hosted Thanksgiving for one half of our family. And this year we're doing it for another half of our family. So I've never had the same crowd. Don't know what that really says about me or my Thanksgiving hosting, but I'm doing the best I can. So we're going big as always, much bigger than my skills live up to. So it's always going to be a fun time. No matter what happens during my Thanksgiving prep, I really genuinely have the best time ever because my goal in life, you guys know, is to be that Martha Stewart, Betty Crocker mama. If I can't be that mama, I at least want to be that grandma. So even if it's pure chaos during these learning years where I'm literally learning how to cook, learning how to clean, doing all these things, it's getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere with this. It might take me till I'm 80 to get this part of my life the way I want it to be, but I'm going to work at it until I'm 80 because I'm determined to be that person I want to be for my family. And that person is that Laura Ingalls style. Mama can sew, mama can cook, mama can clean, mama's got all the answers to all the homemaking questions. I want to be like most of y'all in my comments. I want to be able to give somebody the gold worth of knowledge of like, hey, this is how you can clean your home. This is the products you can use that are frugal that can clean your home. Like, this is the method you can do. That I want to be that kind of person. I want to be like y'all one day. I want to be like you when I grow up. So that's what I'm constantly working towards, even if it looks like I'm regressing in areas, even when I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm always mentally working towards that because I want to be that when I grow up. I want to be that when I get older. And I could say so many negative things about that, and I could talk about how I wish I could be different, but the silver lining is what I always look for in every situation in my life. And the silver lining in this situation is, while I don't know what I'm doing, I'm able to learn alongside my kids. I wish I could be able to teach them this stuff, but I didn't know it until now. So I'm learning alongside them, and it's given us even a closer relationship doing it that way, because they see where I fail, they see the struggles, and we both learn from my failures. And that's all I could ever ask for, is for my kiddos to learn from my failures and not have to experience that themselves. So they won't remember mama in the apron in the kitchen making all the good baked goods by herself, having dinner ready on the table and something not being burnt. They're not going to remember me that way. But what they will remember is them being in the kitchen with me, creating pure chaos while also creating pure joy. First recipe of the evening is $1 million pie. We were originally going to put cherries around it, then realized we were hungry and we wanted to eat the cherries. So we put them on there, then took them off and ate them, and then just, nicely mixed it all together to make it look like this never happened. But we ate the cherries. After that was done, we started work on the pecan pie. Now, I'm not showing you guys most of these recipes step by step because that would be very monotonous. I have a lot of recipes I have to get through for this Thanksgiving dinner, and it would take up a lot of time, and it would be overwhelming. So I'm not going to share them in detail, but I will have them either written out in the description box or linked down there, so that if you do see one of these and they are appealing, that you can go check it out that way, or go look in my description box, get a list of ingredients you need, something like that. I'll tell you if I think one is worth doing or not. The $1 million pie, always. $1 million pie, Elvis pie, whatever you guys want to call it, it's always thebomb.com. Some of these I don't really feel right telling y'all that I didn't like, because I think it was a me problem and not the recipe problem. But as far as this pecan pie goes, it sort of turned into scrambled eggs, and it also sort of turned into a hockey puck after being put in the refrigerator. And I think that was a me problem. I think I didn't do it right. But for the sake of it breaking your teeth, I would say no on this one. You can always try it and see if you can do it better than me, and you probably can. And if you can, then it's probably really good. The person who wrote this recipe, they seem to really like their own pecan pies. So I definitely think it's a me problem. So I tried making pecan pie, and it's not baked yet, but I'm pretty sure I made scrambled eggs.
Woo! Breakfast.
For some reason they cooked, And I don't know if I got it too hot. It said to boil it and make sure it was securely, like it was boiling, a rolling bowl. But like, does this look like breakfast to y'all? Like,
Yeah.
tell me they ain't like little pecan egg pieces in there.
I mean, it looks like eggs with bacon pieces. That sounds good. We should make that.
We're gonna see how this turns out.
Okay, got the pan.
I tried. Pecan pies are not for the weak though. Like, if y'all can make a pecan pie and it's an actual pecan pie, like store-bought pecan pie, it turns out like that, I admire you, don't we, JJ? We admire them. Y'all are awesome. You're doing the dang thing. Pecan pies are hard. I got store-bought pie crust, so we can't mess those up. I can't mess those up. You didn't mess nothing up. It was my job to pour the eggs in there. You did all your parts right.
I cracked the eggs.
You did a good job cracking them too, girl. Those are the best cracked eggs I ever did see. If I had just poured them right.
I mean, it was the oven's fault.
For cooking too hard?
Yeah. You said you couldn't ruin the pie crust.
No!
Mama, you said you couldn't ruin the pie crust.
I did. I found a way. Wait, how do they do that thing where they like cut the slits?
Oh, it's like you have to roll it into a ball, then you have to flatten it, and then you have to take your hands and make the wavy pieces.
Okay, so should we
I wonder
shouldn't
how
try
to
that,
get.
should we?
Oh wait.
We should just try to get it edible, right?
We have a backup just in case. I think I just broke it, but
So I took the time to pick all of the scrambled eggs out of here.
that should be your picture. Oops, I did it again.
I don't know why the devil has strangers on the internet roast me on the daily, because nobody roasts me like my kids roast me.
I will say, as much as you're bad at making pecan pies, you would be, if you were on a cooking show, you would definitely win. Your mashed potatoes, macaroni, green beans, pies, turkey, ham.
There's
Broccoli.
scrambled eggs in my pecan pie.
That's just the pecan pie, right?
We did a good $1 million pie.
Yeah.
It turned out good.
Oh, let's press it.
Elvis pressed the pie. Shane ran with the kiddo who was supposed to help me next. So I'm probably going to recruit Colton to help me with pumpkin pie after me and you get this pie in the oven. It has to cook for almost an hour.
So about between 50 minutes.
Yeah. Are you going to bring your family to my egg show of Thanksgiving?
Yes.
You promise? You're not gonna let your husband say, "Oh, we have to go to my mother-in-law's again"?
No,
She makes scrambled eggs and their pecan pie.
If he ever says that, me and him are going to divorce. I'm taking all the kids. Whoever talks bad about my mama and daddy, they're not friends.
But we love them, right?
Yeah, we love everybody. It's all my dad.
That's right. Even if they're mean to me, we gotta love them.
Yeah,
We
but
we cannot like their attitude.
Sometimes they can have their good days, but a lot of times they can have their bad days.
And they can always change.
You didn't hear what I said, did you? I said sometimes they can have their good days, and a lot of times they can have their bad days. What?
Oh, it's almost preheated, JJ. Alright. Oven's almost preheated because I kind of forgot to preheat it beforehand. Then I'm going to pop this in there and we're going to get to working on the third pie, which is the pumpkin pie.
The best pie.
I started out the evening with a lot of confidence, and I'm getting to the point now where I'm like, okay, the confidence is dying down a little bit. It's getting more realistic. Once I'm done with the pecan pie, I'm going to start working on the pumpkin pie, which is the easier one out of the pies. The $1 million pie is the easiest because there's no bacon involved. It's literally just throwing stuff together, and I still didn't do that right, and it's because I forgot to tell JJ not to mix it fast. You're supposed to fold in the whipped cream, and we didn't do that, so it was a little bit watery, but you can't really mess up $1 million pie. Shane was coming in hot here in a second, and I was like, cameras on. So he's like, what? I'm just dancing. I was hoping to get Cammy to help me with the pumpkin pie, but he really wasn't feeling bacon tonight. So I had Colton help me with the pumpkin pie instead. But he was super excited about that anyway, because he said pumpkin pie is a classic. You got to have pumpkin pie. Even though the kid don't eat pumpkin pie. He was like, you got to have pumpkin pie. It's a classic. So me and him got to working on the pumpkin pie. And Colton and I are two peas in a pod. We are the exact same person. I tell Instagram all the time, God really hit duplicate with me and him. He is an exact replica, the way he thinks, his humor, everything. So anytime I can get him in the kitchen with me, it's a blast for me, because it's like I'm already having a party in my head all the time, and it's like I've literally made myself physical and doubled myself, and I'm having a party with my actual self now. So I knew it was going to get interesting, and we really didn't mess up as much as I thought we were going to, because both of us, like, we have that, why measure? It's a waste of time sort of thing. My girls, whenever I bake with them, they keep me accountable. They're like, Mama, use your measuring spoons. We got those for you for a reason. Mama, use your measuring cups. Colton's like, wang it, like me. So I thought it would be a little bit more chaotic than it actually was, but we were able to pull it off, and it was one of the best, I'll even say it was the best pumpkin pie I have ever had. It was funny because he doesn't like pumpkin pie like raw or cooked, and I don't like pumpkin pie raw. Like, nobody does. Nobody should eat it that way, but I don't like the smell of it raw. I like the smell of it cooked. It smells totally different. So it had both of us gagging a little bit, because raw pumpkin pie smells like baby food. I think it's just the pumpkin pie puree stuff that smells like baby food, but it really does stink. And then we had to put evaporated milk in it, and that smells like puppy formula. I'm guessing when it's cooked, though, you forget all about that. And then you have whipped cream topping that usually goes on pumpkin pie, so I guess that makes it better. Thanksgiving just makes me think weird things, because, like, isn't a pumpkin a vegetable? So why are you making a pie out of it? And then also, isn't a sweet potato a vegetable? So why do you make a sweet potato pie? But then a tomato, isn't it still considered a fruit? It was back in the 90s, is it now? I don't know, things change. But if it's considered a fruit, why don't we make tomato pies? I think my cable guy told me that his family, my first cable guy, told me that his family made tomato pie or something like that. I can't remember. But it makes me think weird things. I think everybody pretty much makes the same pumpkin pie, like uses the same ingredients. I know that there was like a pumpkin cheesecake pie I had one time, and it was okay, but I wasn't really a fan. And then there was a pumpkin whipped cream pie I had one time, and it was alright too. But regular pumpkin pie, nothing trumps it. I'm pretty sure everybody makes theirs the same way, but if you have a special way you make yours, leave the recipe down below, and me and Colton will try it out. As a matter of fact, if you guys would, leave your favorite ever, okay? Number 1 Thanksgiving dessert recipe in the comments, because I want to try them all. I want to bake them all with the kiddos, and I want to go ahead and have the lineup ready for next Thanksgiving, so that next Thanksgiving I'm not pulling a recipe out of my hind end and randomly picking one off Pinterest to make, and then it ends up tasting like fart. Speaking of your favorite Thanksgiving dessert, oh my gosh, I have such a good idea. Okay, give me your most favorite Thanksgiving holidays dessert down in the comments, and me and Colton will go in and pick a few. We'll randomly pick a few, like at random, and that way we'll see if we can pull it off, and if we really like it, next year we can use it in our Thanksgiving lineup. Moving on to the sugar cookies, Rowie wanted to help me with these. So these were the bomb.com. They were pretty easy too, but they were sort of like a shortbread cookie, and I don't know if that was a me thing, like my fault, or if it was supposed to be softer and I just cooked them too long, whatever, but it wasn't super soft at all, but it was edible, if that makes sense. And these were really good. They were rolled in decorative sugar. The entire batch we made 58, I believe. Can you tell somebody was dipping their finger in the sugar? They made 58, like, okay size cookies. So this recipe went a long way. We made our decorative sugar the red kind, and then we added just regular green sprinkles. So for every holiday, you could do different colored sprinkles and make these like a festive thing, no matter what holiday it is. She was feeling it, man. That sugar was hitting her soul. And even though they did end up just a little bit hard, they were just like store-bought cookies. So, you know, like when you get the Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies, they're not soft unless you get the soft ones, the ones that specify they're soft, but they're usually hard. That's how hard they were. Even so, they were definitely the most favorited item dessert-wise for the whole family. Everybody loved these. Not one of us didn't like these. We rolled them out, made about 58, I believe, popped them in the oven, I think on 350 for 10 minutes. If I could go back, I'd probably do 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes, just to see if they would stay softer. But we did it on 10 minutes and then got them out, let them cool, and bam, these were gone. 58 of them, they were gone. They're gone right now. That's how fast everybody ate them. That's how much everybody loved them, so it was worth it. Rowie was really proud of them too, and she sent some home with Grandma. So she had to go in here with tinfoil and like make up a little to-go box thing. It was precious. So she let... I don't know what she was doing. She loved them, and she was really proud of them, and that's what mattered right there. They tasted good, but I was super happy that she was proud of them, and she was proud of all her hard work, because it was a lot of hard work. While it was an easy recipe, it was a lot of hands-on, like 58 of those little cookie balls. It was a lot of work for a little kiddo, and she did not get bored. She didn't lose interest. She was on it the whole time. I was going to work on the deviled eggs and the dressing after I got the desserts done this evening, but I just ended up doing the deviled eggs because by the time I got the deviled eggs done, it was pushing 11 o'clock, and I knew I was going to have to wake up at the butt crack of dawn, so I was like, I'm going to just do the deviled eggs and leave the dressing for the next day, which it worked out fine because I got done with the dinner on time. I was supposed to be done at 2, and I got done at like 1:50. With 10 minutes to spare, not too shabby. I found out if you boil eggs and you peel them to make deviled eggs, do it under cold water. I never, ever was able to cleanly peel the shells off of boiled eggs, but if you do it under cold water and let the water get under the membrane, like that little area underneath the shell, then you can just pop it right off. It's crazy insane, and it's so much easier than me botching them by literally taking away half of the deviled egg, half of the boiled egg by trying to peel them. I waited to do the dressing because it was almost 11 o'clock, and I took my rear end to bed because I knew I'd have to be up bright and early in the morning, and I was. I started cooking at 7 o'clock in the morning. I first put in the homemade cranberry sauce. This was a little bit difficult because I didn't know what it was supposed to taste like. I've never tasted cranberry sauce before, but when Shane's mom got here, she was like, this is how it's supposed to taste. And I was like, okay, good, because me and Shane taste tested it and had no idea. We watched the Macy's Day Parade, which we do every year. It's become a tradition. While the kids and Shane were watching the cute floats and all the dancing and singing and stuff, I had the TV going on up above my fridge, but I was over here fighting this raw turkey, and I was having me just a blast. Shane came over because usually every year he has to get all the stuff out of it because I physically just cannot. But this year, I was able to do it by myself. This is the 4th year I've hosted Thanksgiving, and it is the first year out of all 4 of those years I've been able to get the stuff out of the turkey like a big girl and not have Shane do it for me. Shane was the honorary dishwasher, though, for the day. So while I was cooking on this day, Shane was coming in behind me and doing the dishes so I could rotate the dishes out and not dirty up a bunch of dishes, but reuse the same dishes. The night before, I had done a really good job at cleaning as I went, believe it or not. So while I was doing the bacon the night prior, I was literally washing stuff as I went to keep the kitchen from being destroyed. And then during this day, I was really, I had a lot to do, a big old to-do list. I was in smack dab in the middle of it, so Shane took over the dishes and kept them washed for me. I stuck a butter stick right there in the turkey, and then I didn't really know what to do, so I just wung it like I always do, and I made this butter rub for the turkey. It just had rosemary, sage, garlic powder, salt, pepper, paprika, I think, And I really think that's it. Just random seasonings. Ones I just came off with the top of my head. I was like, all right, we're going to use this. Ooh, this sounds good. This sounds good. I let Shane smell it. He said it smelled like ranch, which kind of, I was a little bit like, do I want to put this on here? Because I don't want to put ranch rub on the turkey. But I ended up putting it on there, and it was really good. It was a very herby butter taste, which was what I was going for. I definitely wasn't going for ranch seasoning packet. So I was glad that it didn't turn out like that, and it was more herby than I thought it would be once we smelt it.
Oh my God! We can't forget it!
He's back!
Wait, he's gonna make it grimace shake.
The grimace shake.
The Hamburglar.
What about Birdie? Did they bring Birdie back? Oh, that ain't right.
The audacity.
That's just cold. Oh, I bet I know. I bet they ate her for Thanksgiving.
Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold. All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God knew about all those little moments. Well, maybe it was fate or a part of his plan. Giving me you was like giving me another chance. Thank God that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone else.
Cut that out.
The bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God knew about all those little moments. We keep on drinking, we keep on wishing. 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 All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God knew about all those little moments. All those little moments.
I can't remember if I've told you guys or not because I've been editing this video for a few days. I was going to upload half of this, and then I was having issues uploading it, so I couldn't get it up. So I just compiled everything together. So I can't remember if I told you there's going to be a bonus grocery haul at the end of this video from late October, early November or not, but that's going to be right after I get done talking. It's accomplished, and it wasn't a fail, thank you Jesus. I was able to get it done, get it eaten, get it cleaned up, hang out with people, and do some cross stitching as well. So my new hyperfixation. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more. I'll see y'all in the next one. Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, hello there. It's that time again. You know what time I'm talking about. That time that you sit there and you think about and you just anticipate and you just want it to get here. That's right. It's time for the grocery haul. So, we got a lot of stuff. We were definitely getting bare. We definitely had to get like topped up and ready to go for the next few weeks. Without further ado, join me on this magical mystery tour of the food and come on. Or shall I say, come on! So yeah, we've got a pretty fun spread. Okay, so right here we've got 3 loaves of the regular white bread here. Let me go on, or actually, no, I'm sorry. We have 5 loaves of the white bread right here. I'm gonna give a shout out to the fella that loaded this up for us at the Walmart pickup. Apparently whoever had put the stuff in the carts, they had stuck taters on top of some bread and smushed them. And he was loading up and he was going to hand me the bread to put up front, and he was like, hey, I'm going to take these back inside and get you some new ones. He was a real cool dude. So anyway, shout out to him. Anyway, 2 packs of these Philly steak sub rolls. I am excited. And we've got 2 packs of hamburger buns. What we got here? We got 2 packs of this beef smoked sausage. We also have this pack of beef Little Smokies. I asked Rainey for some pigs in the blanket sometime soon, and it looks like we're gonna have some pigs in the blanket sometime soon. Woo! Right here we got some pepperoni, 2 bags of mild cheddar cheese. We got us a thing of eggs here. It's a big old 18 count. Ooh, look at this. Right here we got skirt steak. Huh. Never heard of skirt steak. Does that mean there's a pants steak? A shorts steak? Jeans steak? Capri steak? Okay, I'm done. Anyway, we also got 2 packs of this stew meat lean. Beef for stewing lean. Okay. I feel like that's backwards. We got 2 cans of these crescent rolls here. We got a double pack of the sweet cream butter that is salted. Another thing that Rena was asking me, something that I'd like to have. I haven't had these like ham steaks in a while, and I've been having a hankering for them. So we got 3 packs of these ham steaks. We got this double pack of ultra strong paper towels. We were definitely running low on dish soap, so we got some more of that. We got us some plastic forks. Actually, we got 2 boxes of plastic forks. We got the kiddos, these cute little like Halloween hand soaps. We got this big old pack of Tutti Fruttis. And we also got this big old box of white rice that is instant. We've got 2 packs of flour tortillas. We got some cheese and garlic seasoned croutons. That sounds yummy. I see salads in my future. We got some more Sweet Baby Ray's because we stand this stuff. As well as some Heinz tomato catsup. We've got some grated Parmesan and Romano cheese. We bought us a little bear. No, we got us some honey. Ooh, Rena got her some P.F. Chang's teriyaki sauce. I'm not the craziest about teriyaki or soy sauce, but that's pretty cool. I didn't know P.F. Chang's put out their stuff like that. And there's the soy sauce that we're talking about, but this is great value, not P.F. Chang's. Anyway, Rena also got some sesame oil, some basil leaves, grape jelly. Ooh, I wonder what that's for. That's exciting. We've got some yellow mustard, some ranch. There's my pizza sauce that I'll be using. Some grated Parmesan cheese. 2 cans of Manwich. Some whole kernel corn. I think that's for maybe a hamburger hash brown casserole. Some white wine vinegar. We've got a box of the pink lemonade mix that you can put in water, as well as just regular lemonade. 2 boxes of stir-fried rice. A thing of chicken broth. Ooh, This looks pretty cool. The kids will like this. This is like another drink mix, but it's supposed to taste like Starburst Blue Raspberry. Or Raspberry? I thought it was... Has it always been raspberry, or is it raspberry? Huh. Hey, Raina! 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 Has raspberry always been raspberry?
What?
I always thought it was raspberry.
Did you call me in here for that?
Yeah, I thought it was always.
You sound alarmed.
I am alarmed. Is it raspberry or raspberry?
Raspberry.
Well, this is raspberry.
Yeah, that's how you spell it.
R-A-S-P?
Yeah, but usually the P's silent.
I don't think that. We've got 2 boxes of penne. Big old thing of creamy peanut butter. 3 big old cans of cut green beans, as well as a smaller can of cut green beans. We've got this is like a breakfast item. It's not corn dogs. It's actually like what would usually be like the cornbread is actually pancake, and it's got sausage in it. So this is actually like a breakfast item. That's kind of cool. So pancake and sausage on a stick. I think they could come up with a much like fancier name than this, but that's pretty cool. We've got some Mrs. T's. I'm going to butcher this name, but I'm going to try to say it. Pierogies. It's aged sharp cheddar cheese and creamy whipped potatoes wrapped in tender pasta. So I'm assuming this is kind of like, what was that other stuff she made? It was was it tortellini? It was something that I felt like had potatoes in it or something. Anyway, this actually should be pretty interesting. So I'll give it a try. And since it has potatoes in it, should we say hashtag Tater Nation? Let's do it. We're going to say hashtag, they look like tacos. So we're going to say hashtag Taco Tater Nation. Hashtag Tater Taco Nation. Anyway, we got 2 bags of buttermilk pancakes. Oh, I love these things. These things are so good. 4 boxes of blackened chicken Alfredo, as well as a big old bag of it. We've got some home-style meatball. I'm assuming this is what the grape jelly is for. And the meat, the sub rolls. Awesome. We've solved the case. Anyway, we've got 2 boxes of DiGiorno cheese stuffed crust pizza, as well as a big old Stouffer's lasagna. These things are really good. Right here, you love it, you know it, say it with me. There's 4 bags of it, hashtag Tater Tot Nation, as well as a bag of hashtag shredded hash brown Tater Nation. We've got 2 boxes of garlic breadsticks, a big old box of pepperoni and cheese, so basically Hot Pockets. We've got 2 boxes of cinnamon French toast sticks. We've got 2 bags of these frozen broccolis, as well as what are these, onions? Yeah, green onions. Don't know my vegetables. We got a red pepper here, pack of celery. You know it, you love it, say it with me. Hashtag Golden Tater Nation. We got 2 bags of those. We've got a bag of apples. We've got some blueberries, strawberries. Right here, we've got some shredded lettuce, as well as 2 big old bags of the salad kits for Caesar salads. We've got a big old thing of grapes here. We've got a thing of onions. You know it, you love it, say it with me. Hashtag Tater Nation. Can't see it. Right here, we got this big old thing of waters. And then last, but certainly not least, we got a very big thing of creepier Angel Baby TP, and it looks like somebody has already indulged in it. Here at the house, not at the store.